Okay, so hey guys, Wolf6 here. Jumping in right from where we left off in that last episode. Just thought I turned the music down a little bit because I thought it was a little loud. Whatever. Okay, I haven't checked the floors above, but as far as I know, all three student floors are more or less the same. I also haven't been able to check out the Academy building yet. It's been off limits for the past week and it is finally opening today. Dying to see who will be in my classes. That same chill I felt when I got here snuck up on me again. Again, it's a good chill. I'm ready. Ready to go get some breakfast before the big day? And you know what? I'm putting on the face cam for this. Give me a second. Better lighting. Just so you guys should be able to see the wonderful motions I was doing all last episode. Just so you guys can see them in that. So this is probably like the first video that actual video I put face cam on. Yes, sir. The main cafeteria isn't too far off the walk from Relic Hall. It's also conveniently located in the middle of campus next to the main Academy building. There will be attending our classes. May was chilling at the entrance waiting for us. For the past week, three of us frequently traveled together, which isn't very surprising considering Brendan and I ran in the same type of errands. Wherever Brendan had to go, May usually happened to tag along too. And all this really reminds me, I still haven't met her roommate, Leaf. Maybe I'll get the chance today since everyone's heading in the same direction. Character cards updated. Let's go check out the character cards real quick. Maybe, okay, we got Megan here now. I didn't see her last time. She chose fire and fighting. Nice. Did I get anything new about Brendan? No. Main cafeteria is absolutely massive. Well, the student center as whole is a massive building, second only to the Academy's main building itself, which all the students just refer to as the Academy. Here in this cafe, hundreds of students can be seated simultaneously and, most importantly, comfortably. First, I thought space would be an issue, but I was surprised to find out the opposite is true. Morning hours tend to be the most hectic as students from all different grades file in, but operations run smoothly nonetheless. It certainly makes things easier when various Pokemon help with service while the Academy staff handles cooking and talking. Then again, this isn't the only place that serves food on campus. Many students opt for the smaller cafes and lounges located in other buildings, such as student facilities or resident halls. We're just here because it's close to our classes. Oh, are those? Yeah! Over here, Tierno! Trevor! Tierno! The nerd and the music geek from X and Y. Morning, guys. Morning! Good morning, everyone. You guys fully prepared for the day? All rested up and ready to go? Yup, both Trevs and I would get no sleep, but I crashed right away, no problem. I didn't get much sleep because of the excitement. However, the same excitement is what keeps going right now. Tiano and Trevor are roommates. They happen to room just a few doors down from Brendan and me. So we bumped into each other quite a few times over the past week. From what I've gathered, Tiano is a huge fan of music and dance, while Trevor is the more outdoors explorer type. They're both from the Kalos region, and it's pretty cool how very different people have been great friends for such a long time. Oh, where's Leaf, May? Hehehe, you never got to meet her once, did you? Yeah, May, what's about that? I met you on the first day and still haven't seen her. Leaf's an interesting one for sure. Even I rarely saw her. She keeps a busy schedule, a little too busy, I think. But I swear she does exist. Oh, I was going to ask her earlier, but I forgot. What type of electives did you pick, Wolf6? Dragon and Steel. Oh, that's too bad. I picked Fire and Fighting. I'm actually a little surprised Brendan didn't pick one of those himself. I think we'd drive each other nuts if we picked the same types. This is true. Anyways, I think it's amazing how there are so many Pokemon types to choose from and only picking two. You never know who's going to end up in one of your classes. Can't say it enough. It's just so exciting this way. May really enjoys randomness. It's how she ended up rooming with Leaf after all. Do you know your type preferences can be tied to your personality? For example, May's preferences for fire types mean she can have a lot of inner strength and can be very excitable. Her preference for fighting can mean she can generally be very active and won't back down from her ambitions. May really... Oh, wait. Why does it sound like compliments all around? I guess that's reasoning works, too. But I mostly chose fire and fighting because I really like the Torch Shaker evolutionary line. This is cool. I never heard about this before. What are your thoughts on mine? As for you, Brendan, a grass preference can mean you take things naturally, or in other words, you go with the flow. A ground preference means you can generally down to earth if you don't mind the pun. Wouldn't water be best suited for going with the flow than grass? Don't get me wrong, though. You're right on the mark saying that I like to take things naturally. Water should make sense with going with the flow too, but it's also the sense of rhythm. You know, how the waves roll, they can be really quiet and steady, also loud and crazy, and all at the same time make total sense. It also goes with my dancing. I think that's why I picked water and flying. Flying means a love for freedom, which is probably the most important part of dancing and music overall. Sounds like you put a lot of thought into your choices. Nah, I like those types to begin with, and after Trev's explained the personality stuff to me, I was 100% sure I made the right choices. I just repeated what Trev's told me. If it works for you, then more power to you. Water and flying are pretty cool too. Right? What about yours, Trevor? My type preferences and how they fit with my personality? Well, electric for Trev's means he's always got a spark in him. Pun is very intended, of course. Since Trev's likes to brainstorm and plan everything he needs to do, I think it fits him pretty good. And for rock, if you guys don't know, Trev's can be kind of shy, which is why he's always the really steady approach to things. I probably shouldn't have explained that to you then when you asked why I chose rock. Don't worry, I think I have the stable attitude as a big plus. I guess. Let's not focus on me anymore, though. What about waffle sticks? Dragon is generally tied to great power and the cost of hard work, effort, and a lot of time. So for someone with a strong preference for dragon types, extraordinary patience and diligence often come into play. Not many people are like that, which is why dragon masters are rare. The steel type can be closely tied to the concept of toughness. Toughness can mean all sorts of things, from mental toughness to firmly believing in oneself. Or if we want to use puns again, one with the ironclad will. Not everyone is interested in it, but it's a curious topic, right? It does feel a little weird listening to all that and trying to apply the traits to yourself. Obviously, you shouldn't limit yourself to a certain way of thinking or acting, but I really find people who are thinking like the Pokemon types really find people who are nothing like the Pokemon types they prefer. Yeah, thanks for sharing with us, Trevor. Side note, boys, I'm so ready to get some food and find out who's in our class is starting today. Sounds like a plan. Let's go then. Alright. Okay. Oh. Honestly, I've always been a Dragon and Steel fan, so it doesn't surprise me. It's clear we're not the only ones who are anxious. They're unintelligible but fervent clamor, mostly from students suffering their mouths full and dashing out of the cafeteria before they can finish chewing. All contributed to the infectious hype. Back home, or rather any school from any region, I doubt it's possible to find so many students excited about their first day as students here. I'll admit, I became the victim of this atmosphere. I ate quickly like a madman, shoving my last piece of toast in my mouth like the many students before me, and got up from my seat. Words. My throat's like really dry. Wow, this area of campus is amazing. I look up and see the symbols embossed on the facade. Kabukin Academy. Supposedly this building has been around for nearly a century. I have no idea if that's a rumor or not because its condition makes it look like it was built recently. I'm having a difficult time imagining that this is what I'll be looking at each day from now on. Well, I guess I'll get used to it eventually. Not a word of compliment from me. First thing on the agenda is to check the homeroom assignments. Right, guys? Guys? I knew that it was a little quiet, even with all the students here. Did I walk ahead too fast? Maybe I'll head inside and check the assignments on my own first. This is a hype game. I don't know who made this, so if you're watching this video, the demo ends here, but there's a lot more currently under development on the way. Man, that's it, but hey, there's a bunch of other paths you can take for some variation. As the game goes on, the choice you make will have even more impact. Right now it's about getting used to everything and getting everything right. Your choice will determine who you meet. And you can't just find everyone right away. Sometimes it comes down to choices. And sometimes you just need to be patient. I don't know how to say this, but good luck. You can check on development updates via the Pokemon Community Forum. Or if you prefer social media, follow the Pokemon Visual Twitter account. Make sure you report any bugs, or anything weird in general. You can reach out to the creator with previous links. Or you can send an email to PokemonVisualDev@gmail.com. Suggestions are more than welcome, by the way. Thanks for playing! Okay, these videos are going to be uploaded at the same time, so ignore what you saw in the previous video. That was really hype, dear God. Whoever made this game, if you're watching this right now, because I posted it on the comments in your game, thank you for this. Thank you so much. This is just such a beautiful game, dear God. I've played a lot of visual novels. I've never recorded them, and this just takes the candy so far out of the ones I played. Like, even like Sakura series and all that I've never seen something this good. Honestly, I love it. Thank you for making this game. And if you're watching this, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye, guys.